Double Dandy. I'm sorry I took down the video. I don't know if you watched it again. But the reason I took down the video was I was really, really scared. Like, I kind of felt threatened. One reason why I took it down was I was scared that me and Riley would get in trouble. The other reason was I had this really bad dream about the place again last night. It was when I was making the video for you and I went to take another shot of the living room as we're leaving, and I saw the shadow thing standing in the corner of where you turn for the kitchen. And I freaked out and I fell, and Riley couldn't catch me. I got hurt really bad. It was shaped like a man, and I jumped awake, and I felt so freaking scared, so I shook Riley awake because he stayed at my house last night. And like I've said, he's a mute, which I really, really, really respect, because I'm like one of his best friends. Hold on. He gave me this look, was like, what's wrong? And I told him I was going to take down the video, and I told him why, and he understands. But I tried going back to sleep, and whenever I closed my eyes, I would see that shadow in my dreams. And I couldn't go to sleep, so I just finally went downstairs and I deleted the video. And after I deleted the video, I didn't feel scared anymore, and when I fell asleep, finally, I didn't see the shadow in my dreams anymore. So now I feel a lot better. But I feel bad for just making a video for you and it's suddenly deleting it, because of how interested you were in it. I had another weird dream before that a while ago, so it didn't show any of my friends or me in it, but I had the version of Reading Around Rosie playing. The version that was like this evil thing knows me, lost ghosts around me in it. And it kind of, like the beginning of it, it was like a movie style like this. Like, say this tree right here was the house. Sorry. Towards the end of the song, it enters the house, and there's this burnt baby doll at the end of the living room, and one eye is sealed shut, the other is like black iris, and it's bulging, and it's staring right after whoever's going in the house. And when the end of the song came and it was silent, I heard shuffling, and the camera like went to the staircase, and it like looks up, like it's aimed upward. All I saw was the Grudge Girl's eyes, and she was making that freaking noise she makes. And I dripped awake. That's one other dream I had. I've had more, but I don't remember them. But like I've told you, whenever we go there, we've had bad experiences. I mean, well, not all of them were bad, but they were all scary. Like, my friend Augusta thinks there's something demonic there, because sometimes we actually get hurt without even knowing how. Like, when we leave sometimes, we'll think that we're all okay, but then a few minutes later, one of us will be complaining of pain. We'll look that person over. We'll either have scratches, bruises, or whatever, and we can't explain how. On my birthday last year, we went there. My friend Brooke took a picture in the kitchen, which I saw her do, and suddenly she was like hard to gasping, and I'm like, what's wrong? And she was like, it's suddenly hard to breathe in here. I'm like, do you feel anything on your chest? She's like, no, it's just suddenly, we couldn't explain it. And this night when we were first going in the basement, we had to crawl underneath a tree. I felt like I was shoved really, really hard. Almost to the point where I fell into this hidden ditch that I didn't know was there until that point. Foot was sliced open. We actually had to put some bandages on it. But I looked at my friend who was behind me, and I was like, did you push me? And she was like, no, I wouldn't do that to you. But like, she was serious. My friend Sebastian caught me before I could fall in. What else? But that's my reason why I took the video down, and I feel bad. But what happened was, with the thud, I was talking, telling you what's going on and stuff, and then suddenly I hear a thud, and then a crash, and then, it wasn't very, very loud, but I heard it, and Riley was upstairs, but he said it wasn't him. I asked him, he shook his head, and I was trying to see if he was serious, and he was dead serious. I mean, he rolled a piece of paper, he's like, it scared me, and I was upstairs for it. Yeah. But that's the reason why I took it down. So, oh, when I took a picture of that eerie clock, I heard a loud crash in the basement, and then right after I heard my friend Augusta and Beth having a shouting match with each other in the living room. And I don't know if I was seeing things or if it actually happened, but one of the boards looked like it was moving by itself, and I was the only one in the kitchen. And so when I went out in the living room, I'm like, what the and they stopped arguing. I asked them if they made the crash. Both of them said no, and then we asked Spencer, who was another friend of ours who was also with us. He was at his car. So, if you didn't get that message, then here it is now. I wish I could tell you all of them, but there's way too many incidents there. I mean, it's funny because whenever me and a group of friends get scared, we get destructive and we get loud. I mean, we scatter, run in every direction we can find, screaming, hollering, and shouting at one another and over each other, just causing just mass chaos and destruction. I mean, we act like it's the end of the damn world when we're terrified. And that's happened there a couple of times, actually. In the end, when we're out of the situation, we'll look back to see how, like, we'll kind of look at what the room is if we're not out of there, like, and it's usually destroyed wherever we are. And it's funny to look back at it now. I mean, all those times we get scared to the point where we're destroying stuff. That night, we were like that the night we saw the blue light, which we haven't seen again since. But when we saw it, we hauled ass. Me, Beth, Vicky, and Kansas. And we were like that loud, chaotic. We lost control of ourselves because we were so scared. And the flashlight was acting weird at the house, and it was fully charged. So, and I was pointing at the road. The more I panicked, the more the road looked like useless gibberish. I mean, we were petrified. Sorry, cars going by. Or truck. Pickup. But, yeah, I have a lot of ghost stories there. And whoever who else sees this video, I don't care what you think. It's stuff that's happened to me and friends and family who's been there with me to that house. I don't care what you think. It's stuff that really happened. I just wanted to tell you why I took it down. Hope it's understandable, because if it was still on the web, I'd still probably feel the way I felt. I don't know. My friend thinks there's something demonic there, but nothing's ever followed us home, like ever. It's only when we go there when stuff happens. I've only been there at night like 4 or 5 times. Most of the time I've been there during the day. I haven't been there during the full moon yet, but my stupidity will probably lead me to doing that, going there during the full moon. And if it ever happens, I will tell you what happened. Hopefully nothing. Well, I shouldn't say that. Stuff will probably happen, most likely. Yeah. So, this is kind of an apology / bad dream / ghost storytelling video for you. If you want to know more, then I can tell you. I like answering your scary questions. But that's all I have to say. I'm sorry. But I'll talk to you on the Divide Art, okay? That's all I have to say. Bye.